Hey everyone, Alice here, and welcome to the second part of the weekly readings. So this is for Libra to Pisces. So Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, so it's the same as the first part. If you want to check out those signs there, if you're feeling drawn to them, or if it's like your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or whatever signs. Sorry, the link is in the description box below for the first part. So I'm just going to be checking in on the energies of you, somebody who your energy is attached to, likely the person who's on your mind that you've been thinking of, and the energy of your connection, and then anything else that spirit or the universe, whatever, wants to add. I say spirit because spirit's easier to say than the universe, but that's really what I mean. It's just all encompassing. Anyways, so we'll get started. If you need more information about my readings or me and what I do here, it's all in the description box below. Just remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Use your intuition, all of that good stuff. Timeless reading. Yeah. You should know. Okay. I'm trying to make like the intros shorter. Okay. Libra. Yeah, I'm on Libra. Yeah, I'm on Libra. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your energy, your person's energy, and the energy of your connection. Sorry, I keep doing this because like I keep feeling like there's something on here. I don't like eat around here, but like I had a fortune cookie, and of course there's like fortune cookie crumbs. Like what the fuck? Did I say fruck? Sure. New words. Okay. Okay. So much feminine energy here. So the overall energy here, we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like somebody isn't really being authentic, or either you or, well, you could have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody who has fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I was just like, what's going on in that picture? I feel like, okay, so I don't know who it is, if it's you or if it's them or somebody else around you, but there's an energy of like encouragement, like encouraging somebody to go after what they desire here. If it's not like a person, it's just the energy that's around is like, there's like a little boost of like encouragement here of like, hey, if you want something, you can get it. Like I feel like there's just somebody telling you or your person that. Like it feels kind of like an outside energy. Either that or it's just, you're just getting like a feeling, like there's just a feeling around you of like you can do it, which makes sense to me if you're in the same like timeline as I am, because it's the new year, so there's a lot of that, people that are more willing to kind of be like, you can do it kind of thing, because it's like the new year and people are a little bit, I feel, more supportive. because they would like to be supported in their new endeavors for the year and all that. So it just feels encouraging. For your energy, we have the Four of Pentacles, the what is this? Four of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Fours and fives. I just get this sort of energy of like preparing, but not really, like because I feel like you've already prepared. How do I explain this? It's not actually like you're preparing. I mean, you could be preparing for something, but it's more along the lines of like, it's like you're busy putting things away. Like, I'm getting like saving for a rainy day. It could be with money, or it could just be with things that you have. But it's like you feel like you have to do it yourself. Like if somebody offers to help you, I think you refuse. It's like you're refusing that help. It's like no, I'm good. I can do it myself. I'm getting a little bit of like organizing your life here, because she looks like somebody who's just like finished organizing the pantry or whatever. Like she's like, okay, phew, okay, one job done. Okay, what's next? That's what I feel from your energy. Now, I feel like you're not really slowing down here with the Four of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like you might need to take a break sometimes when you're not taking a break when you should be taking a break. I don't know why. Or it's just that because you're doing everything yourself. Because I feel like even if somebody offers to help you in this energy, it's kind of, no, I'm good. I could do it on my own. What I'm saying, like, I'm trying to, I don't, like, I have absolutely no context, so I don't really know what that means. Because I know the way that I'm explaining it is not the way that it is, if that makes any sense. I'm just explaining the energies the best way I can. I'm not psychic, but like, I don't feel like you're actually organizing shit in your closet or your cupboard. You know, this is more, think outside of the box when I say these things. Like, it can just be organizing your life, organizing your connections, organizing, like, it's things that are around you, things that you have in your life here. I guess that's the best way I can explain that. Your person's energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers. This person is feeling like emotionally distressed right now. I'm getting like this feeling, this person feels like they're not good enough to have a relationship that's like the Lovers. The Lovers is like, when two people, come together, or two energies that come together and they sort of make this commitment to each other, whether energetically or in the 3D. And this person is just feeling like they're not good enough for that. I'm getting, it's not that they're not good enough, like they just don't have what it takes. When I say that, there's something in their life they feel like they're missing. Like maybe they think they're not attractive enough, like they're not pretty enough or handsome enough. Maybe they feel like they don't have enough money, that they're just feeling like they don't have a lot to offer when it comes to like a relationship right now. So they're kind of going through it. They're going through this emotional turmoil with that. The energy of your connection, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Star in reverse, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. The energies are all here for a connection that's stable. there's just it's the way I can put it is like it's kind of like a bad day kind of thing. It's like your energies, your connection's pretty solid here. I feel like you've probably known each other for a while. That's what I get with the ten of cups. I mean, okay, fine. But the 10 of pentacles, it takes a while to get to the 10 of pentacles for a connection. So it's like this connection, I feel you've known each other for a while. You've, talked about, things. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, excuse me, like it takes a while to sort of nurture a connection to get to the 10 of pentacles. So I feel, wow, it is like 8 in the fucking morning and those dogs, 8 in the morning on January 2nd, and the dogs are just going crazy outside. I wonder why I never do readings during the day. Okay, so yeah, there's dogs here too, which is interesting. Okay, I feel like you're probably friends with this person. Thank you for all the dogs. It's like, oh, look at the dogs. Yeah, you're probably good friends with this person, or there's like a trusting energy that you guys have in your connection, some sort of devotion in that aspect here. But like I said, your connection is fine. It's just kind of like a bad day kind of thing with this is the star. Oh, this isn't the sun. I always get the sun and the star mixed up in this deck. This is a star in reverse. It says the stars instead of one, the stars in reverse. There's something about this connection that it's just the expectations right now aren't very high. I guess I could put it there. But I feel like you guys have known each other for a while. There could be an energy of somebody or both of you wanting more out of this connection. I don't really know in what way. Because like I said, the connection's pretty good. It can be that maybe there's an energy of thinking that this is all this connection is going to be. Like where it's at right now, which is a pretty good place, is all it's going to be. Yeah. I don't know how true that is, but okay, I want to know more about this Four of Pentacles. I kind of did your reading in a weird way. It's like whenever I do the first readings, I do it in a way that it's not what I intended to do, and then it goes on longer because it's not what I intended to do. Okay, anyways, neither here nor there. Hangman, 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay. I see what's going on. So the Four of Pentacles, when I say you're organizing things, it's like you're sifting through your options. It can be with people, it can be with connections. It's like it feels like one of those energies, when you go through your phone and you get rid of all the people that you're like, well, I don't talk to this person anymore. I don't talk to this person. And you're just kind of like pruning through your contact list. It kind of feels like that. It's like, okay, I'm looking at all the options that I have and I'm just kind of like clearing through it here. That's kind of what I get here. Just kind of going through it and getting rid of the stuff that doesn't really belong there anymore. Or if there's any connections that you had that you feel have kind of lived its purpose, I guess you can put it that way, or any connections that you're like, oh, maybe I might think about like resurrecting this connection as well. It's like that. It's like going through, taking stock a little bit here of what you have in your life. It doesn't have to be just with connections. It could just be with anything that you have going on in your life. It's like, do I need this? I don't know if I need this or not. And there are some things that you're kind of like waiting on, but I feel like it's something that you've been thinking about doing here. So it's like, I don't know if you're actually doing it. It can just be something that you're thinking about doing. And it's something that you're like, well, I can't really, I don't really need any help, or I can't really get any help from this. This person, I want to know about this Queen of Pentacles. Where is this coming from? This sort of, this self-esteem issue here. Five of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, I feel like this person wanted something. You know, it could be maybe there was a connection here, like, or maybe it was with you. I don't know. It looks like there was a person or some, like, because we're dealing with a connection here, or relationships. I'll put it that way. It's like this person wanted something to go a certain way, like they envisioned it going a certain way, and it didn't really go that way for them. And they haven't quite sort of moved on from that. They're still struggling internally about it, and it's made them feel kind of insecure. It's taken a hit to their self-esteem, basically. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness here. It's like they're very sad that something didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to or envisioned it to. Feeling like, you know, the opportunity, like there was an opportunity here, and they thought maybe there was a lot of potential, and it just didn't work out the way that they wanted. So yeah, they're still kind of stuck in that mindset. They haven't moved past it, and that's where all this emotion is coming from. Okay. Tell me about the star. Or the stars. The World in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. And Judgment. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I see. I think I see what's going on here. I feel like you and this person were pretty good friends, and this person liked somebody else, and that didn't really work out for them, and they're kind of bummed out about that. And there's this energy of, in the connection, that, you know, because somebody was selfish and they tried to, you know, go after somebody else, you know, that maybe it's kind of like that this connection, well, obviously this connection isn't going to go anywhere. I'm not saying, this is like the thought process. It's like, oh, well, obviously this isn't going to go anywhere because, you know, this person has other ideas in mind here. But there's like I guess it's like wondering kind of, you know, if I should stick around, if, you know, if I should stay in this connection, or if kind of sort of like there's just something that it's like, how do I explain this? It's like still trying to figure it out. Like with Judgment, it's like jury's still out, I guess I'll put it that way, on what to do with this connection right now for both of you. It's kind of in this place of, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere or not here, if this is all that this connection is going to be. Although I feel the connection is pretty good, it's pretty solid, you know, that Ten of Pentacles. But I don't know if somebody else wants more. Well, yeah, somebody does want more in this connection with the Nine of Cups. So it's like, well, if somebody wants more in this connection, then it's like, well, yeah, it's like, is it worth continuing? That's what it feels like. Jury's still out on that aspect here. I feel like that's more you. You're trying to sort of, I wouldn't say decide, Because I'm not really seeing like, oh, I want to try to make a decision here, but you're doing things like you're trying to like organize things in your life and kind of like, I guess, see what you've got. What is it that I have in my life? What is it that what can I get rid of? What should I keep? Kind of thing. And this person, obviously, like they tried to have something and it didn't work out, so they're upset about that. And I just feel this connection. It's like, okay, well, is this going anywhere? Or is this as good as it gets? But I mean, as good as it gets seems not that bad to me energetically, but doesn't matter what I think. Okay, anything else that Spirit wants to add? Yeah, sometimes like the story doesn't like come out to me right away. I'm working on it. It's how I do things like in my life as well. I don't always like take a step back and look at everything as a whole at first. Sometimes I have to go things one at a time, and then after I go through things individually, then I take a step back and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think it's like a part of me that just wants to be surprised. So I'm like, well, if I look at everything, then it's like if I skim like the entire like book, then I'll know what's gonna happen. Like, I'd rather not know. I'd rather not be spoiled and then just go through the chapters one by one. But then that doesn't really work with readings, because then when I get to the end, then I'm like, oh wait, I see. It is like a story. In the beginning, you're like, oh, I see why this happened at the beginning of the story now. And yeah, even though it's up to me to kind of see the whole story, I'll get better at that. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Three of Cups in reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, yeah, I mean, but you already knew there were three energies, right? There was you, the person, and the other energy that it didn't work out with this person. This is Three Cups in reverse. I'm kind of just getting an overall energy of like, things in life don't always work out the way that you wanted it to work out here. It is a little bit like of spiritual guidance of, if somebody doesn't want you the way that you are, then like fuck them, kind of thing. Because I'm getting here like the King of Pentacles. This is your energy. King of Pentacles knows who they are. They know their value. They know, what it takes to be successful. The King of Pentacles in this position and being upright is somebody, a lot of people would love to be with, kind of thing. I always say the King of Pentacles is like King and Queen of Pentacles, when they're upright, are like my favorite court cards, because they know their shit. They got their shit together. You can trust them. You can trust this King of Pentacles. It's like, you're very trustworthy. You got your shit going on for you. And like that's your energy here. It's like you have things to offer, and it's like if somebody else doesn't see that, then it's like, well, it's their loss here. Because I'm getting with the Emperor in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is a lot of ego. Sometimes people just, they can't get past their ego. And, that, I mean, it's kind of like, well, I mean, that's on them. That's not up to you. But just some people just can't, and it's out of your control. It's not within your control if somebody is letting their ego get in the way. Like, try not to control things, because there's a lot of energy about control here. You can't control how other people act, right? You can't force people to do anything, and you can't control what other people are going to do. Like this person, you can't control what they were going to do. You can't control that this person wanted something else and that didn't work out, and now they're really upset about it, but they're still stuck on it here, and they haven't moved on, and you can't control that. This doesn't have to be something that like happened recently. It can just be that your person is just stuck on an ex, you know, and it's just affecting them. You know, all you can do really is control yourself and just be the best person that you can be. That's what I get there. Okay. Okay, that's your reading. Yeah, well, this came out twice. The Four of Swords in reverse. Take a break. You need it. You deserve it. I feel like there's an energy here of you need to take a break. If you're feeling like overwhelmed mentally, you know, just relax. Chill out. And it's not necessarily like in a like, oh, well, I get plenty of sleep. It's not really like that. It's more of a like, just do things to give your brain a break. Like, just watch like a movie that you can just turn off your brain to, kind of thing. Go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I was talking about that in the other reading. Okay. Alright, Scorpio. We'll see what's going on with your energy, with your person's energy, and the energy in your connection. I was gonna say, what's with the cards? We have Star. Yeah. Oh. Nice. If you want to know if you're doing better than your person, yes, you are. Okay. Overall energy here is the Two of Swords. Yeah, okay. So the energy around you is, it can be you or people around you, like this person can't make up their fucking mind. Man, I get so annoyed when twos show up, because more often than not, except for the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is the exception. Fucking Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, they're all people who can't fucking make up their mind. The Two of Cups is the only one that kind of makes up their mind, like, in a sense. But it's not that they can't help it. Anyways, but this is the Two of Swords. Can't make up your mind. People around you weighing the options. Because I see these two fairies. She's got one fairy in one hand, one fairy in another hand. I could do this, or I could do nothing. When I see the Two of Swords, those are the options that I see most of the time. It's either somebody, it's like, well, I could do something, or I could do nothing. But then while, you know, you're trying to figure out what to do, nothing is happening. It's just a stalemate. So, yeah, there's, delayed decisions. I'll put it that way. Trying to figure out what to do. Thinking too much about what to do here. That's the overall energy. I'm not sure, like, I do feel like you have that energy, but I don't think it's as much as your person or other people around you. So, because your energy is Star, who's this? King of Pentacles and the Fool. I just went on about the King of Pentacles and Libra's reading at the end there. The same thing kind of applies. You're in this energy where the King of Pentacles, like, see him here. He's talking to his neighbors, but I'm getting an energy of somebody here who's trying to sell something. It's not like in a weird sleazy salesman kind of way. It's just like, hey, like, you know, Look at that gazebo. Like, you like that gazebo? It's like, yeah, I made that gazebo. I have a gazebo making business. Like, I could hook you up with a gazebo. Like, here's my card. It's very affordable. It doesn't take much time. It's not you can do it over a weekend. Like, that's what I'm getting from your energy. It's like the hustle kind of thing. I'm getting a bit of a hustle energy here. Taking opportunities, using what using your knowledge here to kind of like make things happen for you. Like, but like at the same time, he has a gazebo. Like, his neighbors are walking by and he's like, oh, like, that's like, is that new? Like, is that nice? And he's like, yeah, like, I just got this gazebo. Like, check it out, kind of thing. It's not in a weird bragging type of way. It's just people are noticing your success as well. I'm getting that. Here with the Star and the Fool, I just feel like things are just starting to really flow for you right now. Like, really, like, I feel like you are on this path of success right now. You're riding this wave of success. It's very nice energy here. That's why I said, if you want to know if you're doing better than your person, yeah, you're doing very well for yourself, at least energetically. You're on this path of things are looking good. The future is bright right now with your energy. Is there anything that I want to like check in here? I'll just look at this King of Pentacles energy. Let's just see where this is coming from. 7 of Wands. 4 of Cups. I see Queen of Pentacles. King and Queen of Pentacles. You have both King and Queen of Pentacles energy, dude. And then we have Justice in reverse. Okay. I feel like it's basically getting off your ass type of energy. I'm getting off my ass. It's like, things didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to before. Maybe I was ignoring some things, or I wasn't looking at some things here. 7 of Wands is, yeah, I'm going to get off my ass here. You've kind of matured here. Maybe you've learned something about what to do here, it's not what to do. It's like you've learned something about yourself. It's like you've learned that you have the resources, you have the know-how, right? It's like realizing your value here. Like, that's what I'm getting. It's like you've been sitting on yourself. It's like you've been ignoring, how awesome you are. It's like, wait, I could totally sell gazebos. It's like, I like just saying gazebos, but like, yeah, I could totally sell gazebos. Like, why am I like, but you've just been sitting on your ass. And it's like, no, this is like, I'm getting off my ass type of energy, and I'm going to sell those fucking gazebos because I know I'm really good at selling gazebos. So that's where it's coming from. And you're thriving. You're thriving with that energy. It's nice. Your person and their energy right now. In the current energy, we have the 5 of Wands, we have the 3 of Cups in reverse, and we have the Chariot in reverse. Your person is stuck. They don't know where they're going. See, while you have found some sort of purpose, some sort of direction here with the Star, they have no idea where they're going. I feel like this person is in this place where they feel like life is not what they thought it was going to be. I feel like this person, maybe they were taking a very laissez-faire type of perspective on life, and just kind of like, maybe they were partying a lot, going to a lot of parties, just hanging out with people, having fun. And it's like, now it's like they're realizing that this maybe is not what they want. This isn't matching up with their ideals, like the idea of how they want to live their life. Almost, it's like, maybe I thought, like, maybe I wanted this before, maybe this is somebody who, like, yeah, when I was younger, I liked to party and everything, but now it's like, do I like doing that? Like, maybe I don't like doing that. It feels like it's causing all sorts of problems here, because the direction that they wanted their life to go, this isn't the direction that they wanted it to go. And it's kind of like, realizing that here, like, their energy is in, this is not the direction I wanted my life to go. I don't want to party all the time, I don't know what direction they wanted to go in, and I feel like that's the crossroads that they're at. You know, trying to decide, like, should I do something about it, or should I like just not do anything and just kind of continue this like partying type of lifestyle. When I say partying, it's just like being very frivolous, I guess. It doesn't have to be like this is a person that goes out and parties all the time. This is just somebody who spends a lot of their time socializing. They could just be they could just be hanging out with their friends in like at their house. Like they could just be going to their like their buddy's apartment and just sitting around and shooting the shit and I don't know, like watching TV. Why is it watching TV? Watching fucking YouTube videos and like smoking weed or something. Like it can just be that. Green Day, Longview comes to mind. If you know the song. I sit around and watch the tube, but nothing's on. Yeah. Twiddle my thumbs just for a bit. I'm sick of all the same old shit. Yeah, that's the energy that this person is in. They're just kind of like, is this what I want with my life? With the Five of Wands, I feel it's not. They had a different idea of what they wanted. And now it's like, well, now I don't really know what to do. It feels a little like a midlife crisis, but not, it doesn't feel that old. It feels like what they call them, quarter life crises. It can be like that. Because you're told like, oh, by the time you're this age, you should be on your way to like being successful and all that, and it's like shit, it's like all I've done is just hang out with my buddies and like smoke weed all day. That's not what I wanted for my life. Yeah, that's where this person's at right now. I want to know what the Five of Wands, where'd this come from? There's that two of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups, Strength in reverse, with the Eight of Wands. I want to move forward. Yeah, I feel like very quickly this person with the Nine of Cups here has kind of seen what it is that they wish for. You know, their wish fulfillment. I think that this person had a peek at that, perhaps. Yeah. And it's like, I feel like they've pushed it aside for way too long. I think it just like kind of suddenly just came about. Like I feel for a while this person has been pushing it aside, repressing, you know, what it is that they wish for. It feels like the energy of like, you know, when you're a kid and you get asked like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And like the little kid's like, I want to be a firefighter. And then like that was like their little kid dream. And then as they grew up, they just kind of, for whatever reason, stopped aiming for that dream. You know, just kind of pushed it aside and didn't really think about it here. And it feels like very quickly it kind of came back. I don't like, I'm just giving an example of the energy. It's like very like those wishes is like that, you know, that they wished, you know, on their birthday, like I want to be a firefighter or whatever, kind of came back. I feel like maybe they were talking, you know, maybe with somebody, it came up in conversation or whatever, and it's like shit, what am I doing with my life right now? Okay. The energy of your connection, we have the Moon, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on in this connection that is not out in the open. Okay. I feel it's in this I feel the best way I can describe how your connection is right now is that you don't talk about shit. I guess I can put it that way. If this person is feeling these things about their life, then they're not really like talking to you about it. It's kind of like, I do feel you have a comfortable connection here. It does, you know, the Ten of Pentacles doesn't go away. That energy is there. It's like your connection is quite like stable, I guess. I can put it that way. It's you both feel comfortable with each other, but I feel like lately, or at least in this in the current energy, it is a bit of like not making any waves here. So if your person has been thinking about this a lot, they're not really reaching out and talking to you about this here. Although I feel like they want to, because there's like an anxious energy here because they're in pain. You know, this isn't you. That Ten of Swords is not you. It's like it's causing pain in this connection because, you know, we have two people that are kind of like on opposite like ends right now. Like you are thriving here. You've decided to get off your ass and do something. This person, I feel like there's a desire to do that, but they just don't know what to do. You know, they're just feeling stuck. They're feeling kind of I wouldn't say misguided. What's the word? Directionless here. But they're not really talking to you about it. But you're also not talking about what you're doing either. So it's kind of like, it's like two ends of like the same stick kind of thing. Like you're on one end, you're where this person would like to be and they don't know how to get there. But you also understand them because you were in that position before as well. You know, that's that Four of Cups. You know, just sitting around being lazy, not doing anything. So it's like you understand each other, but it's like there's nothing really happening in the connection here. It's like you're both playing it safe in the connection and not really talking about it. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. I mean, I get that this person is a little intimidated to say something to you about it. They're kind of getting in their head here. I don't know what happened in the past. There's something happened in the past here that's making them feel this way. I don't know if it's with you or if it's just in their past or if it's in your past. It just feels like there was an incident here that didn't go the way that they wanted it to. Kind of like it's not a happy memory here. And it's kind of, it can be just the both of you, to be honest. It can be something that happened in this connection. Like there's just something that happened, and this is why it's like you guys don't talk about things like this. It's like why you're just not open about like why you don't make any waves in this connection. Maybe something happened and now things have been smoothed over and they're fine, and it's like, well, I don't really want to cause any trouble here. But there's a lot of thinking, like it's like you're holding yourself back from that. I mean, both of you are, but you know, I'm talking to you because you're watching the reading, so you know. Yeah, the Five of Cups in reverse. I don't know what happened here, but whatever it was, it caused a lot of sadness, and I could see why it's, you know, and there was a lot of stress here. Yeah, I can see why. There's I wouldn't say like a hesitancy, but it's like, I don't want to go down that road again. So I'm gonna stay where it's safe. We're only gonna talk about safe topics. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Anything Spirit wants to add? We have the World. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Ten of Wands. And the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Spiritual guidance here. Watch your ego. Okay. Try not to get too cocky about I guess where you're going here with, because I see your energy. Your energy is going in a very good direction here. Very, you know, it's a very good direction. It's very positive here. Just watch that you don't get overconfident about it. Watch your ego here. The Knight of Swords can be an energy that just can be reckless, I guess I could put it that way. You know, it's a very like gung-ho type of energy here. So you could get a little overconfident here and say something, especially speaking, like saying something that without really even thinking about it, like saying without even really thinking about it, thinking of the consequences of it here, of what you're saying, like, and it can come off as arrogant. So just kind of watch yourself there. I feel like it's like when it comes to like us, like this person here, like watch how you say it. Like don't don't humble brag kind of thing, because I feel like, yeah, you might fall into that trap here. Like, oh yeah, check out my gazebo. Like, yeah, it's pretty nice, right? Pretty sweet. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, I don't even like own a house. And you're like, oh right, I forgot. Like, oh yeah. And kind of like shit like that. Like, just kind of like think about things before you say it, you know? Okay. I mean, with the World and the Ten of Wands, I don't know who. It just kind of feels like things are going to work out. Now, I don't know and what that means. This is a message for you, but the World is completion. It's achievement here, and the Ten of Wands is the, you know, it is the end. You know, tens are the, you know, that is the end. You know, we're completing a cycle here. So whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like you're going to complete it. You know, that's, I don't have any context for that, but if you're working on something, it does seem to be that there is a completion here, that is coming to its end here. Just don't get overconfident about it. When you complete this, just don't get like too cocky about it and like start bragging to everybody about your accomplishments, especially to this person, because this person, you know, they're struggling and it's normal. And okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Good energies for you. But yeah, I understand. It kind of sucks, like, you know, when you're succeeding and then somebody around you isn't. And it's like you kind of like feel bad because you want to talk about your achievements, right? You want to talk about your successes, but you know, like the other person isn't at that place where you're at, and so you feel kind of weird talking about it. You can talk about it, just think about what you're saying, you know, before, you know, you talk about it. That's all that is. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get a drink. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with your energy, your person's energy, and the energy of your connection. Okay. Overall energy is the Empress here. I just get a very supportive energy around you. It can be from this person. It can just be the people around you are very supportive of you right now. It's just a very nice, supportive, protective type of energy. It can even just be the universe is here. You know, universe got your back. Who was it that had that? Was it Aries, I think? Another fire sign. Your energy. We have the Fool, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, I feel this is good. It kind of feels like New Year's resolution type of energy. Kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna start. You know, I'm gonna take that chance. I'm gonna take a leap of faith here. You know, beginning a new cycle. I'm gonna start from the beginning here. Especially for things that you were working on. Like, this is in your life, definitely in your life. Things that you were working on that you never finished, kind of thing. Like, you were in the middle of, and for whatever reason, you got stuck. You know, if it's a resolution, like if it's like a resolution to be like, I'm gonna work out more kind of thing. Like, maybe you had already tried to do that. You had like a workout routine or something here, and for whatever reason, I don't know, the holidays, winter, I don't know, and it's like, okay, you know, new year, new me. I'm gonna like work on something that I tried before and I didn't finish. I wasn't able to finish, so let's start again. Let's try this again here. You know, it's something. It's like trying to get rid of old habits. I feel. I just, you know, it just feels like New Year's resolution type of energy. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like new year, new me. Those bad habits that I had, you know, try to work on those. Trying to, like, maybe you were trying to quit something, quit drinking too much, quit smoking, or whatever it is, and maybe it wasn't working out before, but your energy's like, I'm gonna start again. It's nice energy. Let's see about this Three of Pentacles. Just kind of see, you know, what happened here. Why didn't it work out? High Priestess in reverse. Nine of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Page of Swords. I do feel you were willing. The energy was there. You know, the determination was there. The Page of Swords, pages tend to be a little inexperienced. Page of Swords can be an energy of a know-it-all energy. Like, I thought that I knew what I was doing here, you know, being a little overzealous, I get. Like, I thought I knew what I was doing and how I was going to do it and everything here. But with the High Priestess in reverse, it's kind of like, did you know what you were doing? And the Emperor in reverse, it can be a little overconfident, a little cocky here, a little arrogant here. Especially, it can also be like, I wanted it a certain way too. It's like you thought you could do it a certain way, and being really like stuck on that idea of, this is the way that it's going to happen and it's going to be done this way. Like, let's say you're like, I'm going to do it cold turkey. I don't need any help or anything. Like, I'm just going to do it cold turkey. And I think that's going to work because there's this know-it-all energy. Like, I know that's going to work and everything. And it kind of feels like, okay, well, that didn't work out because here you are trying again. So maybe you might try with a new strategy, or you just might be trying the old strategy again here. But now you're aware of things, perhaps. Now you're more, you know, aware of your mistakes or downfalls. Maybe. Okay, so that's your energy. Your person's energy, we have Strength, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Wands. It's a little bit of a similar energy here. I don't feel it's quite so like yours is basically picking up where you left off on something. Whereas this person, I am getting like an exercise vibe here. Maybe this person is trying to be more healthy here. This person is focusing on themselves, you know, focusing on their own well-being, a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love. Right now, it's like I'm doing things for me here. I'm getting that here with the Queen of Pentacles vibe, you know, very focused on themselves. I'm getting, it can also be very focused on their money, like how they earn money. There's that as well, but it's like a lesser type of energy there, but it is there. I do see like this person, the Page of Pentacles. Why do I say Page of Pentacles? I mean, yeah, I guess Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, both those energies. It is a curious type of energy, wanting to find out more, you know, being very interested in learning here. It's like this person is finding their inner strength here, and they are wanting to, you know, start things here and, you know, see what's out there here, what's out there for them. It's a nice energy. There's nothing wrong with this energy. This person just, they know their limitations as well, but I do feel a little bit like they want to push those limitations, or they just want to see what they're capable of. I'll put it that way. This person's focusing on themselves and they want to know what they're capable of doing. Maybe they've never actually really tested those limits, and so they're curious to know, what is it that I can do? What am I capable of doing here? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Two of Wands in reverse. What was that? Knight of Wands in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. And the Six of Cups. I feel like in the past, this person just, you know, they overthought things and then they didn't do anything. You know, this is the type of person that, well, in their energy in the past, maybe they didn't do things because then they were just thinking too much about it. They were over analyzing, and then they just didn't make any sort of choice, you know, any sort of decision, because, you know, they would like go, oh yeah, but like I can't do that because of this and because of that. You know, it's just somebody who kind of thinks a bit like too much, you know, so they don't go out and do things, because it's like they always have some sort of reason for not doing it, you know, here. It's not even like an excuse, like, yeah, it is an excuse, but, you know, they try to reason it out kind of thing here. I feel like this is how they were in the past, and see, there's a little bit like you know, new year, new me, new year kind of thing. It's just in a different way. The energy of your connection, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance. I do feel like you're both focusing on yourselves right now. So that's where this Two of Pentacles energy is coming in. There isn't a lot of focus on the connection right now. You know, you're focusing on your stuff, they're focusing on their stuff. So that means there's not a lot of focus on the connection, the relationship right now. Which can... I would just be a little careful here, because with this Ten of Wands in reverse, it's kind of telling me that... how do I put this? It can be easy to sort of, I guess, lose the connection. Not like lose, but like, what's the word? Like neglect it kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because you're focused on you, they're focused on them. And then, you know, that's kind of where connections can kind of fall off. You know, when you're living your life, they're living their life. It can kind of fall off here. Because it's like you're busy trying to figure things out, you know, trying things out. You know, Temperance is very experimental type of energy, trying things out in your life. They're trying to things out, you know, trying to find a balance here, but also we could be like, you could be overlooking the balance within the connection as well. You know, not like having, it's like it can become a problem here with this connection if you're too busy, too focused on you, and they're too focused on them, and you know, then you leave the connection behind. You know, there could be an issue with that here, is what I'm saying. Okay, so anything else that Spirit wants to add? I don't think I really need to clarify any of that. It's very clear why you guys aren't focusing on the connection. Anything else that Spirit would like to add here? Okay. Yeah, we have the Tower, we have Death, we have the Hierophant, and you have the Moon. Ooh, all major arcana. It is basically what I just told you. About the connection here. I feel with the Moon energy here, it's like there are things that you don't know here that how do I put this, that could end, I guess, the connection here. I don't know. There's just something. Okay, I mean, yes, that is about the connection, but if I take it just what Spirit wants to tell you, you have something coming towards you that you're not going to see. The Moon, it's going to blindside the fuck out of you. Like, I mean, Spirit wouldn't be telling you this unless it's something that you should know. But there is something here that you do not see coming here. I feel it can be a connection that is being resurrected. Here, something that you thought was over. Something that you thought was over, something that you thought was like dead and gone. It can be about this connection, or it can be about another connection. There's just something about it that you had moved on from. Seems to be coming back here in a big way. It's like lightning coming back here. But it's coming back because you've grown. Because you've learned some things now. So it feels like it was something that maybe something that you didn't have a lot of knowledge about, experience with, I don't know. But now it's like you're older and wiser, right? So now it's like it's going to come back, but it's like a disruption. It feels disruptive here. Like just bam, out of nowhere, some truth here. And it's something that you thought was done and over. But it's not. I don't know what that means. Five of Wands, the Emperor. Look at all these energies. Yeah, it seems to like it's gonna come out like it come out of nowhere. Like it's like when you get your shit together, almost. Like the Emperor is like an energy of like, I have things under control, everything, like, you know, everything is in order here. It's like when you feel like everything is in order, that's when something's gonna come in and blindside you. That's when, you know, you don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And it is causing a bit of drama here for you. I don't even know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. Like, I don't even know what this is. I have no idea. But all I can tell you is that it's something that you thought you were over. Like something, it can be either you thought you were over it or you thought it was over. I kind of feel like it has to do with a person though, because I'm drawn to the two of them here on this card. I'm drawn to the two people here on the card. Like, look, they look lovely together. You can't really see because it's a stupid camera, but they're there. Trust me, you can kind of see it blurry. They're lovely together. They're having a dance together here, and the fire is just reminding me of resurrection type of energy, something that's being resurrected. So it could very well be a friend that maybe you had a falling out with this friend or with somebody here, somebody that you thought was never going to speak to you ever again. Maybe they speak to you. I don't know. Something happens. I have no clue. This tells me I got no clue, and you don't have any clue either. So I don't know. It's like there to be like, hey, here's a heads up. What is this? Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. Oh, it seems to be something that will be pleasing, at least if this energy here, Nine of Cups and a Four of Wands, this is something happening that is nice, that is satisfying, wish fulfillment even. Like, this is a lot of wish fulfillment as well, so it's not bad energy. That's not bad energy. I don't know if it's related. Could be. Okay. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let's move on. Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Capricorn, what is your energy like? What is your person's energy like? And the energy of, whoa, your connection. Okay. Okay, Eight of Swords is the overall energy here. I feel like for you, it's like you're trying to think of solutions here. It's like maybe thinking too much about how do I solve something here? Like there's some sort of problem here that you're feeling. It can be with this person, or it's just, I don't know, maybe there's just things that you're just trying to think about. What can I do to resolve these issues? But I think you're thinking too much about it. I think that, the simplest answer is the one that is like right in front of your face. I think you may be avoiding that one for whatever reason. I don't know why. And trying to look for other solutions, but it's like, I think you know what the answer is, but you're just looking in other places for something else, and it's like it kind of feels like what's the point in looking at other, you already know, kind of thing. Like, because the Eight of Swords is like you stand in your own way, you know what to do, you're just kind of being like, yeah, okay, yeah, I could do that, but is there another way? That's what I'm getting. Your energy, we have the Five of Swords, we have the High Priestess, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, it's kind of the same thing. You're standing in your own way, and you feel it. You have a feeling. You have a gut feeling, or your instincts, or your intuition, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. You have this feeling like, I'm fucking up because, I'm not doing, like, it's like you just have this feeling that, whatever it is that you're doing, even though it seems to be working, it's not what you should be doing. I don't know how, I don't know what the context is, so that's the best way that I can explain it. Yeah. Like, it's your issue, it's your problem here. And I feel like you're aware of that. Excuse me, intuitively. It's like you just have this feeling like that this isn't the way to do things. I'll just put it that way. You have this feeling like I'm doing things the wrong way. There's got to be a different way. There's a better way of doing it. And you're trying to find this better way, but you know the answer. You're just not doing it for whatever reason. I don't know why you're not doing it. Maybe it takes too much energy. I don't know. Let me see. What's this 9 of Wands? Because this is like you having struggling with it. Like it's a problem. It's a personal problem that you're dealing with. Tell me about this 9 of Wands. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands, Hanged Man in reverse. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Star in reverse. I think that you don't believe. Like, there's something here about like maybe you don't believe in yourself. I don't know. Like the Star in reverse is just telling me a very pessimistic type of energy, like glass is half empty type of feeling here. It's like, I don't believe that, you know, it's going to work or whatever. Like, it's like maybe not even believing in yourself here. Like, I just think that it could be that you're fighting with yourself, thinking too much time has passed. I'm getting something about time here. Like, I've been too slow. I didn't act quick enough. So it's like, well, I'm just going to give up. There's a sacrificing type of energy here. But it's like, you know, deep down, that's not the solution. That it's like trying to find other solutions. But yeah, giving up here it's not the solution. But you know that isn't the solution. I mean, you shouldn't give up. But it's hard when you're not very optimistic here. Okay. Your person's energy, we have the 10 of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just getting somebody who's just focused on their work here. Yeah, somebody who's just kind of, I would say it's like, it is kind of keeping busy here. You know, they're just kind of making plans, you know. I'm getting a work from home type vibe here. So this person could be working from home. Just somebody who's just pretty organized here, doing things for themselves. I just get somebody who's just kind of busy working. It's not that it's all that they do, but like they're just okay, you know, they got it under control is what I'm saying here. Yeah. Now that doesn't mean they don't have problems. They have problems as well. This person, I feel, maybe might have a little bit of an imposter syndrome issue. With the King of Pentacles, their problem seems to stem from that they think that perhaps they're not good enough, that they don't have the resources to be successful. There's a bit of doubt here, self-doubt in their abilities here. I don't feel like this person really lets it get to them, though. They just kind of like keep calm and carry on type of thing. I don't feel like this person really lets this get to them. It's there, you know, they think about it. But they still continue, you know, they kind of like pull their pants up or whatever and just like get back to work kind of thing. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. I feel like the more that they work at something here, the less worried, like I guess you could put it, the less problems they have. Because, you know, the more they work, the more they see that they do have value. But it's still there. That energy's still there. That insecurity. We have the Hierophant. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Swords with the Seven of Swords. I feel like this person has been lying more to themselves for far too long. And I think this person is learning what they're capable of. You know, learning, you know, the King of Swords is about, it is like the Emperor is all the kings, and the King of Swords is that part of somebody who can use their thoughts, use their brain, their intellect here to make plans, to be organized, to make decisions, and all of that. And I feel this person is learning, you know, to be more organized. I'm getting a lot of business sense here. So maybe this person has their own business, because I'm getting a work from home vibe here, entrepreneur. Maybe this person is very entrepreneurial and they are learning. They're learning that, you know, learning more about maybe running their own business. Or if it's not that, then this person, maybe they're a supervisor or something at their job, and they're just learning more how to be in that role here. Because I feel like this person was doubting themselves for a long time. You know, they weren't trusting that they had this ability and all that. They still feel insecure. You know, they still aren't sure if they really have what it takes to do it, but they're still doing it. Okay. The energy and the connection. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Sun, and we have Death. I feel like this connection could be more than what it is. I feel like there was an ending in this connection. Perhaps an ending that I'm not going to say didn't need to happen, because endings happen for a reason. But I'm getting that this connection could turn into something else, something that is more positive here. I get with the Sun that there is still light in this connection, because it's like the brightest card out of all of this, and I'm very drawn to all that yellow. You know, yellow is vitality. You know, it's energy. It's positive energy here. And I just feel that there is still joy in this connection. There's still happiness here in this connection. I say still because I feel with Death, I feel like there was something that ended here. Because with the Nine of Cups, even though it's in reverse, that doesn't mean there still isn't something here. There's still something here that I feel for both people. There's still something here for both people to that I guess want, that can be satisfied. There's still some I feel here, like it could change into something that is more positive. I don't know what ended. Tell me about this Death card here. Because the Death card in this deck is very much about a relationship ending. Because in the Lovers are two people that are buying a house, and then Death here, we're selling the house, right? So I do get that this connection has ended in some way here. Something has changed within this connection. You know, maybe somebody wanted something more that they weren't getting, but I still feel there's something, there's a light in this connection. But tell me about Death. We have the moon in reverse, we have the star in reverse, we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I do feel like this connection could transform and change into something else. I'll just put it this way, like if you guys were together, if you were married, or like just in a serious relationship and it ended, you know, it could change into something else when the time is right. I don't know if the time is right. I feel like there's somebody here who, I feel like it's your person here is very focused on money, but it can also be your energy too. Like there's just very focused on what the end goal is here, and it's kind of like, well, I don't have any like any hope that this can change. Like there's somebody here whose energy is like, I just don't have any hope that this can change. Somebody's very stubborn in their energy of not wanting to change. It almost yeah, it almost feels like somebody, it's like not wanting to change, like not ready for this to change, like still wanting whatever this connection used to be, and not very hopeful that it can change into something else. But it's like just not really seeing what's in the future, what this could be. Because it might change with time very soon, too. But everybody has free will, right? Everybody's got free will. So even if, I feel like the energy's coming in soon that could transform this connection. But I mean, it really depends on if you and this person, you know, what you do with your free will here. If this connection does transform and change. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Anything else that Spirit wants to add? I don't know why I just looked at the back of this and it kind of looked like a cassette tape. I don't even know. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, Strength in reverse, Two of Cups, and the Moon. What was it? Sagittarius also had a kind of a similar energy in a way with the moon here. It feels the same of you don't know what's coming. Because in this deck particularly, like, look, oh yeah, there's death here, change. You don't know what's coming here. In this deck, you know, there's a lot of fog here, and what's behind that fog, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, what is that? You can't even see it. I know it's like all blurry, but yeah, what is that? Is it a crab? Is it a giant spider? Like, I mean, you can kind of tell it's kind of like a monster. It's something scary kind of thing, but you can't see it in the fog. You can't really make out what it is. I feel that is the energy here that Spirit wants to tell you. It's like you kind of have an inkling about something, but you can't see the full thing right now, and you're not going to see it coming. This whatever this is just like dropped out of like the sky kind of thing out of nowhere, and it's changing things. That's what I said here with death. Everything I was talking about, that's why I spent so much time talking about death and transformations and all of that here, because it felt important. And look, it's here. So it is important. But it's something is just coming up here out of nowhere. It's like you don't know. You don't really know what's changing. You can kind of make a guess, like an educated guess, but you really don't know. I feel with Strength in reverse here, you might have to be very disciplined in how you react to this. That seems to be the spiritual guidance, is like, try not to be like overly confrontational, you know, maybe try to hold back a little bit here. It's in order to sort of protect a connection. Okay. And when I say a connection, it feels more like a reconciliation, you know, coming back together here. So it can be with this person here, some sort of reunion here with this person. But I would try to hold yourself back with strength in reverse. I don't know what that means, but there's just an energy here. The spiritual guidance is like, try to rein yourself in. I have no idea what the context is, but I mean, I guess if somebody's coming back here to reconcile or whatever, I mean, maybe you might be tempted to just kind of go off on them and just, you know, just tell them what you think or whatever. I don't know, but spirit, the guidance here is to try to hold back a little bit on what you instinctively want to do in that situation, because it's like you don't know what's going to happen, and it seems it's to protect the connection in some way. But I mean, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you. These readings are going a little bit longer than the first ones, but that's okay. Although that does mean that I'm gonna have to go take a little bit of a break before I do the next signs. Okay. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you and your energy, the energy of your person and of the connection. Like the same energies keep coming out over and over again, like the same cards. There's 78 cards, and like I'm only drawing like 9, 10. Same ones keep coming out. Okay. Overall, King of Swords. I feel like the overall energy, like the energy that's around you, this can be you, this can be them, this can be just somebody around you. I'm feeling like people right now are kind of like making plans here, and like getting, how do I put this? It's a very logical way of thinking. It does feel like, you know, at the beginning of the year, it's like, okay, so what am I going to do? So what's the plan for today? That's what I'm getting. You know, how sometimes, you know, you wake up in the morning and you kind of think about, okay, what am I going to do today? What's the plan today? What are the goals today? That's what I'm getting here. It doesn't have to be for today. It can be for like the week, for the month. It's like making some sort of like actionable plan and then executing that plan here. It's all very organized, I feel. So, you know, either this is you or this is them. It could be both of you. I'm just getting the energy around where somebody or people are like, okay, this is what I plan to do and I'm going to do it. It's not just making the plan. It's not just having wishful thinking or just dreaming of something. It's like actually doing it as well, like putting it into action. And it's something that is for everyone, because I'm seeing here there could be one person in particular, maybe it's you or it's somebody around you who is like, okay, this is what we're going to do, this is what's going to happen, and everybody's kind of in agreement, like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, like it makes sense, the plan makes sense. It's not something that is like, well, I don't know if that's possible, like it's not that, like whatever it is, it's like, yeah, that makes complete sense, like it's doable here, and like everybody's going along with it because like, yeah, it's completely doable, like, you know, we can do this here. Or it could just be like, maybe you're telling people around you like, okay, well, this is my plan, this is what I'm going to do for the new year, and the people around you are like, yeah, okay, that makes sense, like you're making sense here. It can be anything. You know, maybe it's just you're budgeting or something. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to save this much money. It can be just something like, okay, I don't know, by the summertime, I want to buy this maybe big ticket item. And so I'm going to put away this much money, you know, each week or each month. And then by the time I get to this time in the summer, I'll have this much money and I'll be able to spend it on this item. Like that's what it feels like. And then everyone's, yeah, that makes sense, that's a good idea. Like okay, that's the energy that's around. Your energy here, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm kind of laughing because I'm looking at this Four of Swords. She don't look like she's doing much right now. I don't know if you can really see. I wish it would zoom focus. Stupid autofocus shit. You could probably see it better from far away. Anyway, she's not really doing much right now. She's kind of fucking around a little bit here. But it's not like she's not doing anything. She's at the office, right? She's there. She's at the office. She's just kind of like taking a break, taking a moment here, and is what I kind of get with your energy. It almost feels like if you were the one that was making the plan or whatever, you're like, okay, I made the plan. Now I'm just going to take a little break. I'm going to take a little breather here. It's like I spent all that energy coming up with the plan, coming up with what I want to do. And now is the time for me to take a little breather here. I would say I'm a little, with the energies that are around for you, I'm wondering what is your motive here? Just a little bit, because with the Hierophant in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse, I'm kind of getting this energy that you think you're being real smart right now. Being a little bit of a smart ass. I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean it. The energy here seems to be somebody's like, okay, it's like, okay, I did what I had to do and now I can, rest. Because it's like being a little too clever. I'm not saying that you're being sneaky or anything. It doesn't come across like that. It comes across like, yeah, you're smart. Yeah, you're smart. You can figure things out. You made a plan. Maybe, here's an example. I'm not saying this is what's going on. I'm just trying to explain the energy. Let's say throughout the holidays, perhaps, maybe you had family go, so what's the plan? What are you going to do next year? Like, do you have any plans for next year? And I'm not saying you were bullshitting. It doesn't seem that way. It seems you were telling the truth. It's like, well, this is my plan. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And this is how I'm going to do it and everything. And everybody bought it. You know what this reminds me of? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There's a... AMC here has been playing a 80s movie marathon for New Year's. And... I mean, I don't know if that was part of it, but like I keep seeing, there's like an ad here that shows clips of Ferris Bueller. If you're not familiar with Ferris Bueller, like what the fuck, go watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's a really good movie. It's like one of my favorite movies. But I'm saying that because it gives me Ferris Bueller energy. Like, Ferris Bueller's not a bad guy, but he gets away with a lot of shit. You know, he tells people things. He doesn't, like, straight up lie to them, but it's like, it's kind of like telling people what they want to hear. And, like, he does fulfill those promises, but he's a little bit of a smart ass. He's, like, a little too smart here. That's the energy that I'm getting here with you right now. Or the energy that's coming towards you is somebody who thinks, like, they got away with something. The beginning of the movie has Ferris Bueller. I mean, okay, he's straight up lying, but he's like, his parents come in and he's like, oh, I'm too sick. I can't go to school today. And he's like, you know, oh, I'm too sick. And like, his sister is just kind of like, what the fuck is his deal? And his parents are like, oh, he's sick. You know, don't bother him. And she's like, yeah, right. He's not sick. And they're like, no, look at poor Ferris. He's still sick. And she's like, whatever. And, like, he's not sick, and but they buy it, and like, after, you know, he does his performance or whatever, and his parents say, okay, yeah, you can stay home from school, you know, we'll check up on you, we'll call you and make sure you're okay and everything. And he's like, okay, and he's like being all like sweet and everything to his parents, you know, buttering them up and stuff. And then when they leave, he turns to the camera and he says, they bought it. That's what I'm getting here. That's the energy that I'm getting here from you, is like, you said all this shit, you know, to appease people, you know, and they seem to be appeased by it, you know, they seem to be fine with it. And then you're like, yes, they bought it. And now I can rest, and I can take a break. I can have my day off, my Ferris Bueller's day off. That's what I'm getting from this energy, because the Hierophant here, the Hierophant's very smart. And sometimes the Hierophant, you know, sometimes you can use that that knowledge to control things in the way that you want it to be. And I feel like the Eight of Swords in reverse is, you know, this is you. This is you know, your brain. This is you doing things here, thinking that it's beneficial for you. I think you're just making things more difficult. It's like, maybe try being a little more truthful, perhaps, because I'm not even sure. Like, Varys doesn't feel like he's lying, but he is. And I kind of get that as well. It's like, you're not really thinking that it's a lie. It's like, well, I do plan to do it, but, you know, something might come up and I might not do it. You know, things change. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So that's kind of your energy that I've got here. I do want to... Just tell me about... I just want one card for this Hierophant. Yeah, Justice in reverse with the Page of Swords. What did I tell you? Page of Swords in reverse. It's a bunch of bullshit. Page of Swords in reverse is a bullshit artist. You're being a bit of a bullshit artist. I'm not going to call you out on it because I see this energy here. Justice in reverse. I don't know exactly what happened, but you feel like... I wouldn't say like you feel... I'm not getting like a completely entitled energy. I'm getting like an energy of kind of a skewed righteous type of energy. It's like thinking that you're right, even if you know you're not right, but being like, well, I should be right. It should be this way, kind of thing. Like, I should be in the right, even if you know it's a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Whatever. I mean, fine. Your person's energy. We have, was this the Sun in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot in reverse. Your person's not doing too... your person is fine. Their energy is fine. Now this person, like, you're being a little... you're kind of being a bullshit artist here. This person is actually doing things here with this King of Pentacles. This is somebody here who is being, how do I put this? Prosperous here. And they're relying on their own abilities and their own strengths. So they're using their own strengths and abilities, and they're being successful here in that. I don't know what they're doing. You know, it feels to me like more of a skill thing. Skills that they've learned or through experience here, like through life experience and things like that. They're using that and being successful at using that. This person actually, they have a lot going for them, and they're getting a little like, I'm getting like torn between two things here. It's like the energy of somebody who has too many good things going for them and not enough time in the day. You know, it's like that. It's like there's so many things that I want to do, so many things that I can do, and I just don't have enough time in the day to do it all. Like this person with the King of Pentacles, I feel like things are fine. You know, they're seeing a lot of success, perhaps. I don't know if it's a lot, but they're seeing success here. They're being successful. Here's the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like very stable energy here. But I would just say their biggest problem is that they're kind of, I wouldn't say too successful. It's just they're having successes and they just kind of, it just feels like they don't really know which direction to go in. You know, it's like having too many good options here. Like, I don't think they have a lot of good, like a lot of options. It feels like it's just like maybe 2 or 3. It feels more 2, but like, should I go left or should I go right? But it really doesn't matter which direction they go in. They're going to benefit either way. They're just kind of like, like they just kind of can't make up their mind which direction they should be going in. It's like somebody who's just having like good things come towards them, and the worst part about it is that, you know, you have to choose, do you want this good thing or do you want that good thing? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Tell me about the sun. We have Death in reverse, we have Strength, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Wheel. Yeah, I mean, you can't really see that. I don't know why it's so over. Anyways. And the Wheel. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting good fortune from the Wheel here. This just seems to be the way things are going for this person right now. It's just the way it is. This is the way that their life is going right now. Yeah, I feel like this person is just kind of like, I don't really want to miss out on anything here. So they're trying to, how do I say? They're trying to, it's not hold back. What's the word? It's not being conservative, but it kind of is. There's a word, it's not coming to me. Yeah, I don't know. It just completely left me. I'm not going to sit here and try to think about it. But yeah, this person, it's like the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like I can't do everything. Like I said, I don't have enough time in the day to do everything that I want to do, or everything that's being offered to me. I should say it more that way. So it's kind of like trying to hold on, hold on to something else while, you know, they try to like do the other thing here or other things that are going on here, but trying not to like overindulge, like trying not to overdo it here, you know, it's like trying to kind of do everything, although I'm not sure, like it's difficult. It requires this person to have a lot of discipline here to not like overdo it, because here, I'll put it this way. It's like somebody walks, it's like a kid in a candy store. That's what I feel. This energy. It's like this, it's like a kid in a candy store, like going into fucking like Willy Wonka's factory, and it's like you can have anything you want in the factory, and it's like trying to hold back from just taking everything. You know that scene when they go in the factory, that the first room with the chocolate river and everything, where the kids and everybody's just going crazy. They're just like eating everything, because he's like, you can eat everything, like everything is edible. And he's like, you, and he's singing that song. And I'm not thinking about the Johnny Depp one, I'm thinking about the old one where he's like, a world of pure imagination, doo doo doo, and they're all going like nuts in there. It's like that. It's like your person has walked into this place as a kid. And it's like they're trying very hard not to just go crazy and stuff their face and be like, what's his name, the German kid, and falling into the river. It's difficult, but you know, they're trying not to. They're trying to kind of be appreciative of the things that they have here, because they realize, you know, you can't eat everything in that place. You're only one person, and that's like this person. They know they're only one person, but they don't want to like let things pass them by, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So they're trying to sort of pace themselves, but I feel like it's a bit difficult. It's not the easiest thing. I feel that's why there's yeah, but it's not like the worst thing that's happening to this person. I don't feel like they really have a lot of bad things going on. Okay, so the energy of your connection, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands, Moon in reverse. Okay, so your connection here, I'll say a couple things. First, I feel like there's fight in this connection with the Seven of Wands, wanting to fight for this connection here. I do feel like both of you, whatever it is that, whatever idea that you have for this connection, it's like you're both sticking to your guns about it. I don't know what it is, you know, it's different for everybody, but there is that like, it's not like a stubborn, I'm not gonna move on it. It's kind of like, well, if you're gonna push me back on it, you know, I'm going to push back, I'm gonna fight back, kind of thing, you know. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to probably clarify that. Nine of Cups in reverse and the Moon in reverse. I feel there could be so much more in this connection. There's a lot that is not being shown. There's a lot that is hidden beneath the surface here of this connection. And I feel like whatever's being hidden, it's purposely not being shown. I don't know who's doing it. I don't know if you're both hiding things or if it's just one of you that is hiding something here. But it is hiding wishes and desires for this connection, because the Nine of Cups in reverse, like the energies here that this is a connection, this is wish fulfillment in this connection, but it could be so much more. There's more to be had here. Like it's got all the pieces, everything is here in this connection, but it's like I want more. It can be a little greedy at times. It depends on where the energy is coming from. It can be a little selfish if depending on what it is that the person wants from this connection. Like, for example, if one person wants like to monopolize the other person's time, obviously that is a little selfish, that's a little greedy. Like if you just want to spend more time with this person, you know, if you want to spend every waking moment with this person, I mean, sure, if they don't mind, if that's what they want, but you know, people have other things to do. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what it is. I don't know specifically here. But there's this energy of like, I really like what I have in this connection, but I want more from this connection. It can just be that I want more because there are things that are being hidden. It's like maybe I want to know more about the stuff that I don't know about. Can be that as well. I want to know about the Seven of Wands though. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay. I don't know who this is. This one of you is in this energy. Somebody here is hiding their sadness here, or repressing how upset they are. Something about time, or about just the direction or how things are progressing here in this connection. I think it feels like whoever is fighting this, you know, the Seven of Wands, fighting for this connection because they're not very happy about how things have gone over a period of time. It comes across as somebody here who's afraid. I don't know what they're afraid of. It kind of feels like whoever's less experienced in this connection, or who has less direction. It can be both of you, to be honest. I don't really know. Yeah. Somebody who hasn't really, like, I guess you can say, put in as much effort. So there's this energy of somebody's kind of afraid that time is like almost getting away from them, in a sense. Like that things are changing too much. Or things have changed too much. And it's like almost like fighting, because it's like, well, I don't know, maybe you want, this person wants things to go back to the way it was. I don't know. I don't exactly know what's going on here. All I can do is tell you what the energy is, you know, the feelings here. All I can tell you is that somebody here is upset. They're not showing how upset they are. And I feel like time has gone on, or time has passed here, where this person has been afraid, perhaps afraid to be vulnerable, but just afraid that somebody isn't willing to put in the effort, afraid that somebody is being kind of lazy, I guess you could put it that way. Yeah, I don't know. I just get this energy that both people kind of want something more out of this connection, but I don't know what it is. I don't know even if you guys know, because with the moon here, there seems to be some big sort of, I guess, secret, you can put it that way, that's in this connection. Somebody's not sharing something here. It can be something about their emotions, or it could just be something that's emotional. Let's see. What does Spirit want to add? Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So many court cards. The overall energy here is somebody who's kind of frustrated here. I guess that would be you. Somebody's not like super happy. I don't know if it's with the direction that things are going or if it's with their actions or the lack of action here. Like I feel like overall, like this is your energy. It can also be doing something without that doesn't feel like, no. I just get frustration because I mean, even look at him, like he's just like like the Four of Cups here. This is somebody who isn't very happy with the way things are. It's a very I guess a pessimistic type of energy here. I feel like you have this energy of wanting more from this connection. You may be feeling frustrated by the things that you haven't done or not or aren't doing in this connection here. Because the Ten of Wands, I just feel somebody feeling overwhelmed with, I don't know, problems, issues here. It can have to do with ego or pride. Or just, you know, the King of Wands wants something. The King of Wands knows what he wants. And I see, I don't know what the message is here, really. Like, I'm just explaining what the energy is here. I mean, maybe it means something to you. Maybe it will mean something to you. But all I'm getting is somebody that's feeling overwhelmed because they know what they want. But with the Four of Cups, it's almost like, it's like a frustration about, like, it's not happening. It's like, I know what I want from this situation, but it's like there's just this frustration in what's happening in the situation. And it's like, this is not, like, it's not going the way that I wanted it to go. It's like, I'm not really happy with the way that it's going. It's, I don't know why. I don't know if you were expecting something else or if you're picturing something else here, but it's like, I'm just not interested in the way that this is going. And I don't really know what that means. Because I see here somebody who knows what it is that they want, but feeling overwhelmed by it because there's this frustrating energy here. Nine of Wands, King of Swords. There's that King of Swords. Again. It's like even if you decide what you want to do here, it almost feels like there's a frustration because, I don't know, maybe you can't actually do what you've planned to do. It's like, you can make all these plans, but maybe you can't actually execute the plans the way that you want it to be executed. The Nine of Wands kind of gets in the way. The Nine of Wands. It can, you know, the Nine of Wands is, I mean, it can be your own shit. Your own sort of personal sort of problems, your own hang-ups or whatever can kind of get in your way. It can be somebody else's hang-ups get in your way. I don't know what it is. It's just like the same shit. It's like over and over, the same shit just kind of gets in the way, and that can be frustrating. So it's like every time it's like you decide something it's like frustrating that you can't do something with it, because it's the same shit keeps happening. And it's almost like I'm not like, it's almost getting bored of the same shit happening here. It's like, I know what I want from this situation, but I can't like get it. I don't know what that means. I don't know why, you know, that's the message here. Because it's not advice. It's just, perhaps the way that I can interpret it, because your energy is in this bullshit artist way, perhaps, you know, maybe, just maybe try just maybe being honest, you know, because I don't know who's hiding some stuff here. Somebody is. But I mean, even if your person's hiding things, it's like both of you are hiding something. You're like, maybe you can be a little honest, you know. Maybe try that. I don't know. I mean, you could be like, but Alice, I'm totally honest. I'm like, well, then I don't know. Maybe then it's not for you. The story's maybe not for you. I just see somebody who's not. It's just, if this is resonating with you, your energy up here, I just see an energy of somebody who thinks they're getting away with something. But it's like, if you think you're getting away with something, then it's like, I feel like you're not being honest or authentic or real. Maybe you think that you are. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I got for you for this week. Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on with your energy, what's going on with your person's energy, and the energy in this connection. Two Swords in reverse. Okay, the overall energy here is somebody isn't dealing with something here. Somebody's I just feel like somebody is making something more difficult, making a decision more difficult, or making a decision more difficult than it needs to be. Here, it's kind of like, I can't make up my mind, but it's like, well, just make up your mind. You know, by not making up your mind, it's just creating more problems here. So that stays, but I don't know if it's you. It can be you, it can be them, it can be somebody around you. There's just an energy of like difficult decisions. It's so hard for me to make up my mind. It's because it's just very difficult for me to make up my mind, but it's like making it difficult. Your energy here, we have the Hierophant, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I get a humbling energy here for you. I feel like maybe recently you've been humbled in some way here. I feel like somebody has given you some advice here, some practical advice. It feels like somebody here who's been there before, or just has more experience, or somebody that you look up to, I feel, has kind of, I don't know, given you some sort of like nugget of wisdom here that has kind of humbled you a little bit here, it feels. perhaps this is, you know, with the energy here, maybe that's why it's a difficult decision to make. Maybe whatever this person has told you or whatever you've learned from somebody is making your decisions more difficult now, because now you have this knowledge here that has been imparted to you. Maybe before it was easy to do whatever it was that you were doing, and now that you know something, now it's a little more difficult. Tell me more about this Hierophant. Hermit in reverse, Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Magician. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody else that has given you some sort of advice here. I feel like this was something that you perhaps manifested in. You know, something like, when I say manifested, whatever situation you're in, it's just like wanting maybe a solution or a way out of it here, and it's like, ask and you shall receive, said the universe, and somebody came in and said something to you. It doesn't, I mean, it can be somebody you know who had a conversation with you. You could have just overheard something. You could have just been watching a video, a movie. I don't know. You could have been reading something, but it was just something that resonated with you. Very practical advice here. I feel like, yeah, you were doing something here. The Knight of Wands and the Magician, I really do feel like it was manifested in some way. I don't know if you realized you were doing that or not, but that seems to be here. If it's somebody who was talking to you, it could be, you know, they saw that maybe you're a little down in the dumps and they were like, you know, trying to maybe cheer you up or something. If not, then perhaps maybe you were just feeling kind of down recently, and maybe you were just watching things, you know, just, you know, try to make yourself feel better, and maybe you came across a video or a movie or something, and in it there was just something that resonated with you in it, or a song or whatever. I don't know. Okay. Your person's energy. We have Temperance in reverse, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. I feel like your person is just doing the best that they can to balance things in their life, you know, just to kind of keep the balls up in the air, kind of, so to speak, you know, the things that they want to do in their life, you know, work and play, like trying to balance things, you know, between family and friends, and, you know, family and work and whatever it is. You know, this person's just going about their life, surviving here. I feel there is a bit of stress going on here. I feel there's some gossip perhaps going around this person. I don't think they're the ones that are doing the gossip here. I feel like they're just, I don't know if it's gossip, like that's just what I get, but somebody here, Queen of Swords, I feel has been talking to this person, like they've been talking with this person, and they've been pretty like blunt, I guess. And I think that's kind of thrown them a bit through a loop here. So they're just trying their best to kind of keep their head above water, basically. That's all I'm really getting here. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. I mean, I feel like the Queen of Swords, their heart is in the right place. It's just they can be a little harsh sometimes with the way that they ask things or say things, like the way they phrase things. Let me see here. Chariot in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like whoever this person is, um it was like your person here, like, felt good about talking to them, or at least getting the opportunity to talk to this person, but it kind of was like, oh, I didn't think that they were going to be that. Like, there's kind of a mixed reaction here to it. It's like, okay, well, I thought it was going to be like a really pleasant conversation, but instead this person kind of like told me like, your life, you're like, what are you doing with your life, kind of thing. Your life is all over the place, you have no direction in your life, you're lazy, or something like that. Like, being very blunt. I'm getting like a lot of blunt energy here. I don't know, it kind of sounds like the both of you have been humbled in some way. I don't know if this person really was acting like that, but it seems here that this Queen of Swords said these things because they think that this person, your person here, is basically being lazy. That they have no direction in life, and that they're sitting around on their ass doing nothing here, and they're trying to like tell them like, you have the potential to do something here. But it's kind of like, this wasn't what I was expecting for this person to say. Like, maybe they haven't seen this person for a while, and they're like, oh yay, like, we're gonna go out and it's gonna be a nice time. And what they ended up getting was a lecture. They thought, oh, maybe we'd just go off and have coffee here, and we just shoot the shit or something. But like, what they got was a fucking lecture here. So I do feel they're kind of stressed out about that. So now they're just trying to keep their head above water, trying to juggle things like, maybe I should be doing things differently here. Like, it's a bit of a like, should I do this or should I do that? Like, I was doing this before, but now somebody's kind of pointed out all my flaws. So now what should I do? Should I do this? Should I change what I've been doing? Yeah. The energy in your connection, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. I do feel like your connection it seems happy here with the Ten of Cups. It feels like a happy connection. I feel like I'm gonna be honest here. I feel like you're kind of both going through a similar sort of thing, where you have other people around you that are kind of basically telling you you're living life wrong. And that kind of seems to be what's actually helping your connection, the two of you. It's like, I don't want to use this word, but it's the best way I can it feels like trauma bonding in a sense. Sort of. Not exactly. It's kind of like you're both kind of going through these sort of same energies around you. So it's like you can kind of like commiserate together with it. And that kind of is helping the connection here, like kind of helping it to grow stronger here. I feel like this connection helps the two of you kind of get through your problems. Perhaps you and this person, you have a connection where you kind of talk things out, like you rant to each other. It's like, oh, this person ranted to you about this Queen of Swords who was like, I thought we were just having coffee, but then like she went off and told me I was like a lazy bum and all that. And then maybe you're like, yeah, like, I was like, just somebody told me this, like I heard this, and it kind of like felt kind of the same thing. Like it kind of feels like that is what's going on in this connection right now. And I feel like for the two of you, like these energies, these kind of third energies coming in and kind of, I don't know, it almost feels like unsolicited advice, is what's making it difficult to make decisions now. It's like before it was easy, but now it's like, I don't know, now it's making it's difficult to make a decision. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants to add to the situation here. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel overall from Spirit, it's kind of like a learning experience. Take this as a learning experience. Yeah, it's upsetting. I feel like with the Five of Cups, you might feel upset about some of the things that are being said. But I did see the Eight of Cups too, you know, kind of like take it as a learning experience and try to move on from it here. The Sun here in reverse and the Six of Swords, it's the same type of energy. Like I said, the Six of Swords is also in the energy of your connection. It's kind of like the energy of the Sun is here. You know, it is kind of it is a positive thing, you know, to learn from, but obviously it doesn't feel the greatest, you know, because it makes you kind of see things differently. It kind of forces you to take a step back and see things from a different perspective, from the perspective of these people or whatever these third energies are. It's like seeing how other people see you or how the world sees you or something along those lines. And it's not nice, and it might make you feel a little upset and all that. The sort of spiritual guidance here is to just take it as a learning experience, something to learn from, you know, add it to your life experiences here and just try your best to move on towards, you know, happier things here. Yes, I don't want to do reverse. Yeah, the World. Yeah, the World. It's like, it happened. Try not to dwell on it here. Try not to take things too personal or get too overly offended by it here. You know, just kind of leave it for what it is. Like, okay, noted. That was said. Fine. Let's move on. Okay. So that's what I've got there for you. All right, so that's what I got here for you today. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoy these readings, find them useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like, share, or subscribe. It helps me do more with the channel. I will have some New Year's readings up soon, within like next week. Well, I mean throughout January, but like the first part of January, I'll have that, and I will have on my Etsy shop personal readings for the new year. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. Yeah, that's kind of what I have for the immediate future right now. So again, thanks for watching. I don't know, I kind of feel like I feel like weird about these readings. I don't know how I feel about them. To me, they don't feel like they were the best, but I don't always feel that way, but I feel that way about these readings. Anyways, take care, good luck. I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.